Good morning. This is Bob Foster with Verso, and today we are going to be demoing a portion of Verso that's associated with or actually promoted to the distribution and manufacturing industry, especially for those companies that work with durable goods. And Verso is a portal that manages workflow primarily in that area for trouble reporting and product returns management. And what we will do initially with this chapter is we'll talk a little bit about the Verso arrangement, the architecture, and how it's applied and solve different problems, especially the differentiation of Verso. So um, let's see if we can get this moving. Here's a platform view of Verso. And the important things to note here is that the Verso portal is reflected in kind of the middle of the page, and you see it's a collaboration among stakeholders. Now, that can be all the stakeholders in the supply chain, whether that's your clients or channels or end customers or dealers or distributors or suppliers or OEMs, whatever it may be. And that's one of the strengths about Verso is it allows that participation based on rights and permissions for visibility and editing. That really helps when you're dealing with a complicated process that involves many different parties, such as product returns. So on the left, you'll see a product return request comes through Verso. The channel or the customer is actually participating within the portal. Um, we do have features such as automatic warranty validation because we use data from supporting systems, and I'll talk more about that in a moment. Internal staff of, say, the client, in this case, a distributor, is involved with managing that workflow. And you can see that on the right side, the supplier is also participating in this. A couple of very important areas to note, which makes Verso a little more interesting and compelling, is these two areas. The blockchain process is a module that we've implemented using our partner Factum out of Austin, and we feel like it's a game changer in that warranty often involves participation from multiple parties, and that's where blockchain really shines. And what we're doing here is we're inserting the warranty contract in the blockchain. So whenever there's a warranty claim, that can be managed from the blockchain, and you can see the original contract policy requirements, see the updates to that for a particular product return, and which will also allow us then to settle that blockchain if necessary. If there's transfer payment involved, which there often is, then that settlement process can happen in a very effective way, in a very transparent way using blockchain. The other area that's important is Microsoft modules themselves. Because we run Verso on Microsoft, there's a couple of things that we're able to do in a very seamless way. One of them is Power BI, of course. That's one of the leading business intelligence tools that's out there, according to Gartner and others. So we leverage that for reporting and information delivery. The other one's machine learning. The machine learning module in Azure is very intuitive, and we've built a couple of experiments from a data scientist that allows us to predict product return behavior. You can imagine how important that is. So that's the Microsoft Azure component here. We also do other things. We have integration with Office 365 and Slack as well, and we'll talk more about that. But the kind of the future is the machine learning, which gives us the predictive analytics here, as well as see today we exchange information with our client systems in a cloud fashion, and that we use JSON and other tools to be able to do that. So that data is accumulated and gathered, and it can be very important data to leverage by using some of these tools. Three primary areas that we're covering today is the three components that we think makes Verso really compelling. When we sell Verso, we really don't require the use of all three at all. Blockchain is just now becoming an important consideration in supply chain. But these two especially go hand in hand with the operational management through the workflow and then leveraging the data for predictive analytics. So you can see here, it's really those three pillars that are the not only the current value differentiation for Verso, but the future differentiation. And these are just some of the features that come about from that. Cost savings, of course, customer satisfaction, although not reflected on here, that makes a difference. Transparency, visibility. With things about predictive analytics, you can anticipate inventory and workforce levels. And then the warranty change settlement through blockchain is a game changer, even accelerating cash flow. So the first part that we're going to get into will be the operational management and workflow, and we're going to treat that in another chapter and get started with the actual demo of the system. And we will begin that here shortly. So we'll see you at the next chapter.